do you say nice to meet you? Nice to meet you.
Erida? Ngida Vigiloro Arumore.
Ada yegi.
You say, what's your name?
Aja. Liz.
Aja Liz.
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 How old are you?
Larina Dayara.
Tomonoisi.
It means 18.
Oh, I'm 17.
Era Munasaba.
Pa, kaya magene?
Are you married?
No. Are you?
Yamayi?
I am a nano.
He's married.
It's your baby. How old is it? Boy or girl?
Alayina Rasha.
Indiro.
Girl? How old is she?
La Berina Adar.
Ungan.
He said 4 months.
Kamara ngobini sida ngobini.
He says asking how's your country.
That's great. Love it.
He's asking do you have big trees like this in your country?
Oh yeah, there are lots of different trees, big trees. Who are you married to? Who's your husband?
Maasai.
He's married to his husband's name is Sandea.
When did you get married? How old were you?
Larina, I did the Larina Dabayara again.
When you got married, like, how was it arranged? Did you date or?
Anava Rumorolino. So this was an arranged marriage that his father arranged. But the good thing, the husband they grew up in the area in the same structure of the family, so they know each other. So he's a nice man.
Oh, good.
So that's why the father chose the right husband.
Sometimes, does it with arranged marriages? Do you know of any marriages that don't work out like that?
Amma hirara Maasai. Edihi when longana loya me ne wanyal tangwa ngagwabi ni rumolle digla ar.
Ne dilila ne jolli kidli negenarpi ne diala igla.
He says it's totally true that sometimes you can get married and then it become a disaster. Somebody going to mistreat you so much. But he's lucky that he's in the same structure. He grew up, he knows the person, and he ended up loving him. He's very nice.
Does your husband have more than one wife?
He's only one wife.
Just you? Do you mind if your husband were to marry another wife or other wives?
When I'm Murangagiro. When I am Murulin and Gagiro.
Or Hirava and Nagagraya, Mugreuni, or Sarangramari.
I mean by Naranjona Mangagro?
I live and not a
enough.
My
you? Where me you? You be bald only. You say what the laws allow, but by herself it doesn't like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it either.
She doesn't like it. They say the laws allow, but she wishes not just be by herself.
Paga Martin by notice, ne Marera, Camilla Wane, Neliba Valene.
He's asking that when you after you finish school, when you meet somebody, usually when you want to get married, do you talk to your parents or you just decide by yourself?
Well, like, there's so many different cultures in the United States that people do different things. Some people get married on their own. Some people even have arranged marriages. Have you ever gone to school? Do you go to school?
No, she never been to school.
Do you want to?
He said, well, I don't have more because I'm raising kids, so it's very difficult to go to school.
What do you normally do in your day? Like, is it your day mostly occupied with taking care of your daughter? Or what other duties do you have?
Nice bingo bui. Nalwali bihu.
In the morning, usually when they wake up in the morning, usually they wake up, they just do small prayer, and then they wash all these calabash and all the cups, and then he go and collect the milk, and then when in the brother
Ore baide dagana, ore bara gara laesut, naesut. Ore be amara, nare beho.
Usually when they finish, when the cows go, like what you've seen today, because today we've seen the process. Now he decide if they have clothes to wash it, he wash it, or he can do beatings, or he can also go and collect the woods. And then
Yangai nas, nehara, angara yagaibu.
and they're taking care of the baby, as you can see.
I had a question. Like, I read in the story by a Maasai man about his mother that she was like the first one to wake up in the morning and then the last one to go to sleep because she was working all day just to make her family happy, you know, like fixing up the house when it leaked and like getting milk and, you know, tending the fire and getting firewood. Would you say your life is like that too?
You see, that is true. It's part of the culture, and it's just part of our culture system that women, they have their own job, men they have a job. You see, in your culture, what's your mother teach you about like women's side? Now your older girl, what you spend more time about experience about now you become a girl, you're gonna have children one day. What's your mother teach you more?
Well, she doesn't. I don't think she actually like teaches me, you know, step by step, like how to do things. But I mean, she teaches by example.
It's asking that are you only because you say you're only two, so it means when you go home it's only you and your mother
And my father.
and
And two cats.
You see, your mom is not feeling sad when you go to school because now you're only one remain and then you're going to school for a long time?
I think she does a little bit, but she always jokes like, oh yeah, get out. Because, I don't know, I think it can be annoying sometimes. But I visit a lot, like every couple of weeks I'll go home. Have you grown up here your whole life? Have you ever left?
Tiaji. She was born just down there's a bomber down there, and then she's being raised around here. So her entire life she was here.
Have you ever wanted to leave or like travel?
So she wished to go to see other places, but she loved to live here. She loved to see. She loved here, but she wished always to see other places.
What don't you like?
Well, the thing that she does not like it is like last year they lost so many cows.
Dotuk invited me into her home, a hut that she and her husband built from sticks, soil, dung, and grass that they gathered from the area.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Baby cow.
Oh, baby cow.
Okay.
We're in her home, and there's 2 bedrooms, one for mother and the baby, and then I think her husband's bed over here, and the fireplace in the middle for cooking and for keeping warm because it's very dark and dry in here to keep the bugs out.
You say, how do you see the house? Do you like it?
I like it. It's very cozy, very comfortable, and warm.
And I know it's different from your home country.
Mm-hmm. No, it's very different, but I think it's very cool. Speaking with Dotuk was one of the highlights of my time in the Serengeti. Our conversation provided me with insight about the Maasai culture and one Maasai woman. What do you like most about your life, or like your daily life? What do you enjoy the most?
Dana linga mo eri wala eri masa pookin amu
The number one is the beauty of the land here that he enjoy, especially when they go on the mountain. The sound and bells, the cow bells. You see, when you walk around here, you can hear far away. When you go on the mountain, the sound bell, because of the wind, take the sound there, and you can get the sound of bell. Tolong, tolong, tolong. And actually, that's the meaning of Ngorongoro came from. It's a place where there's a sound of bell.
The most rewarding part about this trip was that we learned about the Serengeti and we learned about the Ngorongoro area in class before and applied what we had learned when we actually went to the location. And we got to know even more by speaking with the Maasai and experiencing their culture. It was knowledge you couldn't really learn from a classroom. It was the experience of being there. It's hard to put into words.